Hey guys, welcome back to GWiz Academy. And from today onwards, we are going to start a brand new series called WordPress Fundamentals for Absolute Beginners. So here we will be learning everything we need to know about WordPress fundamentals, and we are going to cover almost all concepts in WordPress so that you can easily manage any WordPress websites in the world. We are not going to learn web development specifically, but what we are going to learn here is, before you learn web development, you need to have a concrete foundation of what exactly this WordPress is and how it functions and how to easily administer or how to manage WordPress websites. Once you understand these fundamentals, and then you enter into web development, and then you enter into higher expertise level concepts of creating unique websites. With WordPress, you can create business websites, blogging websites, portfolio website, or e-commerce websites, or listing and directory websites, or membership sites. Definitely, you can do all of the things, but without having a strong foundation in WordPress, before having a strong fundamentals knowledge, you shouldn't be entering into learning those concepts, because what happens is, if you don't know fundamentals and if you enter into a complex concepts, you might get overwhelmed with those concepts and you might leave learning those web development aspects in mid. So what I recommend is, take this course and learn complete basics, understand WordPress from ground up, and then enter into learning the higher concepts of web development. So this course is intended for absolute beginners and anyone who wants to understand how WordPress works and how to manage any WordPress websites in the world with confidence, and for anyone who wants to build a concrete foundation in WordPress web development. Right? So what I have done is, I have thought about creating around 15 chapters, and this should be more than enough for you to understand what exactly is WordPress and how to manage any WordPress websites. So the first video is obviously the one that I'm currently recording, that is Introduction to WordPress, and the second chapter is going to be how to install WordPress on your laptop or on your PC, on your Mac, without having any hosting or domain. Right? You can create multiple WordPress websites on your computer. Right? You heard it right. You don't have to have any hosting or domain. And then we will be learning how to log in into our admin dashboard, and then we'll be learning about themes, we'll be learning about plugins, what exactly these are and why do we use it. And then we will be learning about menus, pages, and posts, and then we'll be learning about editors. There are two types of editors, Classic Editor and Gutenberg Editor. The latest one is Gutenberg, but millions of developers still use Classic Editor, right? We will be learning what are the merits and demerits, obviously, and then we will be learning about user roles and permissions, and then WordPress settings, how to take a backup of any WordPress website and how to restore that backup, how to do migrations in the sense, let's say if you want to change the domain name from one server to another server or one domain to another domain, then how do we do that? We'll be learning that in WordPress migration concept, WordPress migration chapter. And then we will be learning about manual migration. For migration, we use some services or plugins or cloud migrations, but how do we do if we don't have any access to any other plugins? In case of disaster recovery system or those things, sometimes things mess up. In those cases, how do we manually recover our website? We will be learning that as well. This is a high-end concept. And then we will be learning how to go live, in the sense how to take whatever we have created on our computer, how to make it live, how to go to our cPanel and install WordPress on our web server. We will be learning that as well in the end of this course. Right? So these concepts will create a very strong foundation for you, and with which you can easily and confidently enter into web development or WordPress web development. So that's it for this introduction. So in our last video, what did we learn? We learned that WordPress is a content management system with which we can create any kinds of website that we can imagine. We can create websites like Amazon, eBay, Airbnb, or any kinds of business listing websites or membership websites or appointment booking systems, any kinds of website that you can imagine. But before learning those web development concepts, we need to have some foundation of what exactly WordPress is and how to manage WordPress efficiently, no matter what kind of website it is. There are certain aspects of WordPress that we need to know it before we start before we start with our web development classes of WordPress, right? So what are those concepts? Those concepts are how to log into your WordPress, what are WordPress themes, what are WordPress plugins, how to create menus, how to work WordPress pages and posts, editors, roles and permission settings, backup and migrations, and manual migrations of obviously, and then how to go live with any WordPress websites. So these are the concepts that will get applied, or that is applicable to any WordPress website, no matter whether it is a membership site or whether it is a listing website or whether it is an e-commerce website, no matter what, these concepts are applicable for those. So it is important to have this strong foundation of these concepts. So this is what we learned in our last video. So now in this video, what we are going to do is we will be installing WordPress locally on our computer. There are several ways to do that. By using a XAMPP server, we can easily install. See, WordPress is a open source software that we can easily install on our computer or on our server. But there is a difference between WordPress.com and WordPress.org. You need to go to WordPress.org, not WordPress.com. Just make sure. Because WordPress.org is an open source software, not WordPress.com. WordPress.com is a company and it is not available for free. So what we can do is we can install WordPress by clicking on here, by manual download and installing by using a web server. For that, what we need, see, WordPress is nothing but a CMS that is built by using PHP MySQL. And to run any application that is built on PHP and MySQL, then you need a web server, right? And a database and PHP had to be installed. There are so many steps that we need to do if we have to manually install WordPress. Then first we need to install PHP, then we need to have a web server running on our local computer, and then we need to have a database, and then we can go ahead and configure WordPress on our computer. But it is a very hassle work, and we have a solution called as we can install XAMPP or XAMPP or XAMPP software, which will install web servers and database for us, and then we can configure WordPress on our computer. But even this is hard, even this is not beginner friendly. There is one more method. By using Bitnami WordPress installer, we can directly, just like any other software that we install, we can simply use Bitnami WordPress installer. But the limitation is, this is not beginner friendly, but this is the most widely used by developers. We can use this. Obviously, if you have already installed XAMPP, you can go ahead and use it, but it is not beginner friendly. And second is, we can use Bitnami WordPress installer, but the limitation is you can install just one WordPress on your computer. What if you want to create 5 websites on your computer? Then creating multiple local websites is hard by using Bitnami WordPress installer. So what is the best option? What is the solution for these two demerits of these two methods? The third method is I'll be using local WP software, right? By using which it is, number one, beginner friendly, and you can install multiple WordPress websites. So what do we need to do? You need to just follow along with this video. First thing is you need to go to local WP. Click on this first link, localwp.com, and then go ahead and click on this button. This is completely free, you don't have to pay. You can select your operating system. Right now I'm using Windows, so I'll select Windows, and then perfect. So it will start getting downloaded. Okay, let's wait for the download to get completed, and then we can start installation process. Alright, so once the download starts, we just need to wait till the download gets completed. I have already downloaded this software on my desktop already before this video. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and start the installation process. I'll stop this download for time being. I can just close this window for now. Perfect, our installation process has started. And then select, just like any other softwares that you install, just go ahead and click on next and install this. Perfect, so the installation is completed. So if this checkbox is ticked, then let it be, and then click on finish. So our application will be opened. So here, this is the desktop icon that has been created. A new version is available. Okay, so because I had the older version. Okay, let me click on remind me later, or you can click on install updates. Okay, so it is going to take a lot more time than estimated, so let me just cancel it for now. All right, so I guess you will be downloading the latest version, so it's perfectly fine. See, once you install your local application, on the left side you will see these list of websites. Right now I have already created these websites, so it is showing like this. Perfect. So you can click on remind me later or install the software updates. Now you will see something like this. Now it's as simple as that. Everything is in front of you. You just need to click on this green icon, green button, and then select this create new site, and then click on continue. And here you need to name your site. Let's say my first WordPress website, right? And you can click on advanced and you can change the site name, but know that this is just a local website, in the sense it will run only on your desktop or PC. So I would not recommend you change any of this. If you want to change, you can simply change the name of your site, right? And then click on continue, and then select the preferred option. Preferred in the sense it is nothing but environment. See, I have explained to you that we need a PHP to be installed, we need a web server, we need the database. So what this local software is doing is it is installing us a database, it is installing us a web server, and it is installing PHP for us. So if you want some other options, you can select the PHP versions, you can select the web servers that you want, and you can select the database version as well. Now I'll select the preferred version and then click on continue. And then I'll be creating an admin user and password. Admin username might be, you can select your username and password, whatever you want. and I'll select my username and password, and then you can change this admin email. And what are the advanced options? Do you want WordPress multi-site? Okay, multi-site is a different concept. I don't want you to get into that as of now. Let's complete this WordPress fundamentals for now, and then we will enter into multi-site concept. But for now, you don't need to enter into that. So we have selected username, password, and work email, WordPress email, and then click on add site. That's it. It is as simple as that. Trust me, this is the simplest way by which you can create WordPress websites on your computer. The rest, other two methods, even this Bitnami WordPress installation is very easy, no doubt about it. But you cannot create multiple WordPress websites by using WordPress installer. And then XAMPP is not user friendly. We will be using, when we start our coding or programming tutorial, then we will be using XAMPP obviously, but then you will see what exactly I mean when I say it is not user friendly. Alright, so let it install WordPress for us. Everything, it will be done for us. Don't worry about it, just wait for some time. Perfect. So our WordPress website has been successfully installed. Now, as you can see here, you can see this number, one site running, stop all, and then on the top right side you can see this stop site. If you click on stop site, your WordPress website will stop. So how do you know whether WordPress has been installed successfully or not? You just need to click on this button called as open site. If you click on this, you'll be redirected to the domain, local domain, in the sense it is not live, but it can run on your computer, right? Perfect. So our WordPress website has been opened on our browser, and just note that this is just a local website. This is not live server. In the sense, this website will only run on your computer wherever you have installed the software local WP, right? So now if you click on stop site, and then if you go back to your browser and if you refresh, your website won't work. Right now, if you can again start the site, and then you can again visit back and refresh, your site will be working. Perfect. So I know this doesn't look neat and clean, but there is a reason, because WordPress comes with a default theme. It is 2022, I guess. So theme name is 2022. So yeah, it has come with a default theme, but yeah, we will look into the WordPress backend and all those things in our coming videos. This video was exclusively about how to install WordPress on a local computer, right? So there is one more concept that I wanted to tell you: how to add multiple sites, multiple WordPress websites. This is one website we have installed. The same way, you just need to click on this add local site, and then click on this create new, and then continue, and then you just need to type your second website name and then click continue. The same loop will repeat once again, and you will have a list of sites that whatever you are working on here on your left sidebar, right? And these are the options that we will be getting. We can select the web server, we can select the PHP version, and we will see about this WordPress admin in our next video, and then database tools and all this stuff. But right now, this is enough, I guess, right? So we learned how to install WordPress, and we learned how to install multiple WordPress websites. I can show you, but it will be just a repeated task for you, so I don't want to make this video more lengthy. All you just need to do is click on this plus icon and repeat the same loop that we have used to install this particular website, right? So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next video, and next video is going to be about WordPress admin dashboard, how to check, how to log into your WordPress admin dashboard. All those things we'll be learning in our next video. So in our last video, we have seen how to install WordPress on our local computer, right? We don't need any domain, or we don't need any hosting, without which also we can easily create and develop multiple WordPress websites on our computer itself, right? So that's what we have seen in our last video. This is the website that we have installed locally on our computer, right? So there are no options here to manage this. Where do we go and add WordPress page? If I want to change this, I want to create more pages, I want to create more posts, I want to have a logo, I want to add menus, and for all those things we need a dashboard, right? How do you log into that dashboard? To log in into any WordPress dashboard, what you need to do is, if this is a WordPress URL, all you need to do is add a / and type wp-admin. That's it. And if you click on enter, it will redirect you to a WordPress dashboard login screen. And if you are an admin of this WordPress website, then you will have the credentials. If you remember, in our last video, what we did is we created this username and password while we were installing this WordPress website, right? Or if you're someone who is trying to access WordPress dashboard, then you should get the admin username and password from the website owner. Only then you will be able to log into your WordPress website and create or manage your WordPress website. So I know this WordPress admin dashboard username and password, so I'll type it in quickly and click on enter to check my dashboard. So let's see how WordPress dashboard looks like. This is the WordPress dashboard that we just created or downloaded or installed, whatever. So these are the options that comes with WordPress as soon as you install a WordPress website. Here you can see your website. Click on this link and see our website, and you can this is a plus icon that we can quickly create new media page, user or post. Here posts, media, pages, comments, appearance, plugins, user, tools, settings, and all these things. We will see all those options one by one in our future videos, but right now this is the way we log in into our WordPress dashboard. There is one more method we can log in into our dashboard. Let me quickly log out here, and let me go back to our main website. And as you know, this is the admin dashboard for our local WP software, right? Here as well, we can click on this WordPress admin and redirect to the login screen. But here we need to remember our admin login username and password. But what if you are having 10 to 15 WordPress websites and you don't have time to remember, the login details of every website? So what you need to do is you need to click on this, activate this option called as turn on one-click admin. So what this will do is, whenever you click on admin now, it will directly take you inside the dashboard. You don't have to enter your username and password. You got access to the WordPress backend directly. How? Because you enabled this one-click admin. In the sense, it will not ask you again and again WordPress username and password. Instead, it will directly take you inside and give you the access to the WordPress backend. This is the two method by which you can log into your WordPress dashboard. You can use this option only when you are using local WP software. But in case, let's say if this website was live and it is hosted on some other random server, then what is the option? You just need to type / WP admin and go to the login screen, insert the username and password and get access to the WordPress dashboard. That's it. It's as simple as that. So I hope you now understood how to access the dashboard. So that's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next video with another concept of WordPress themes. What is WordPress theme and why do we use it and how to install it? These things we will be seeing in our next video. In this video, we are going to see what are WordPress themes, where do we find WordPress themes, and how to install WordPress theme. So, what WordPress website you will be creating from here onwards? The first and foremost thing that you need to do whenever you install WordPress is to install a theme. Whether there are different ways to create websites, but yeah, the first and foremost thing, complete mandatory thing that is needed whenever you start a WordPress project is to install a theme. So as soon as you install WordPress, just like we did before in our previous videos, a default WordPress theme has been already installed and it is also already activated as well. This theme, I guess, is 2022. So let's go ahead and check. How to check? Go to dashboard, and in dashboard, go to appearance, and here you have this option called as themes. As soon as we install WordPress, we will be getting these default WordPress themes. But as you know, this WordPress theme is not much impressive. If you click on sample page, this is a page that is by default we have it. So this is the look and feel of this website, and it doesn't even look presentable. So we cannot work with this particular theme at least. So what we need to do is we need to have at least a bare minimum theme so that it will make our website look a little bit more professional, a bit more good looking, so that on top of it we can start creating our websites. So theme is nothing but a group of files, style sheet files, that will govern the look and feel, the aesthetics of our website. That is what is theme. And we can add multiple themes to our website, but there is only one theme at a time we can activate. Right now there are 3 themes available, but the activated theme is just one, right? Similarly, how to add a new theme? You just need to click on add new. And here, if you have bought theme from any marketplace like Envato, Theme Forest, Envato, yeah. So this is Theme Forest. This is the biggest marketplace for WordPress themes. So if you have bought WordPress theme from this website or from any other marketplace website where you can download or purchase themes, then you need to download that particular file and come back here and click on upload and browse that file and install it. If you haven't bought any premium theme, then don't worry, you can simply scroll down. We have hundreds and thousands of free themes available here. You can select any of these themes and quickly install it. For this video purpose, I'll be installing this most popular WordPress theme in the world, that is Astra, with least number of complaints. So I'll click on Astra here, install button, and let's wait for the installation to get completed. Perfect. So the theme is installed. So what I'll do, I'll click on activate. Right? So I have this new alert here, new theme is activated. I'll click on this link and open it on a new tab, and let's compare and see. So this is the new website. Actually, it's the same website but with a different theme. Rather than using this WordPress default 2021, if I just installed a new theme, the look and feel of my website got changed. Now this website is slightly more presentable as compared to the one that we saw here, right? At least it looks modern. We have this header option. If we add more pages, we now know that these pages will be displayed here. Here I can add my logo, and this is my footer part where I can have my copyright, and this is the content area. Of course, here we will be creating our sections and all those things. So this is the change that is brought by a theme, in the sense whenever it comes to aesthetic of a website, in the sense look and feel, a spacing, a font family, font size, and heading style, heading font family, in the sense. So all those things are governed by a set of files that we need to install. That is what we call it as a theme, WordPress theme. So what we did in this video, we now know how to add a theme by going to dashboard. If you go to just appearance and click on theme, we can add as many as theme we want, and we can activate any theme that we have already installed. Right now there are 4 themes installed, but the activated one is this one, Astra, right? You can go ahead and activate other themes as well by clicking on this activate button. And what are the marketplaces available? Theme Forest is the biggest marketplace where you can go ahead and purchase a premium theme. And if you have purchased a premium theme, what you need to do to upload a theme, all you need to do is click on this add new and then click on upload theme and upload a zip file of that particular theme and click on install. That's it. The theme will get installed, right? And in this video we have installed Astra theme. We compared and saw with the default theme. Right now if you refresh it, the look and feel will be changed, right? So yeah, in depth we will see more about this, how to work with the theme and theme options and all those things, but for now it's fine. But for now we have seen what is exactly this theme and how to install the theme. right? And where do we find the themes? Either you purchase it online, or you will anyways have multiple options of themes right inside your WordPress, and these are completely free to use, right? In our last video, we have seen what are WordPress themes, but in this video, we are going to see what is WordPress plugins. So, when do we install WordPress themes? When we need a different look and feel of a website, then we install a new theme. But website has two aspects. One is look and feel, second is its functionality. When it comes to having a different look and feel, we go for themes. But what do we do when we need to add more functionality to our website? This is our website, but what if I want to convert this particular website into an e-commerce website? Then don't worry, we have a plugin called as WooCommerce. We will install that plugin and we will add the functionalities of e-commerce website to this particular website. Okay, so what if I want to create online courses and sell it on my website? So I'll need a learning management system, LMS functionality. So how to do that? Don't worry, WordPress says we have a plugin for that as well, and we have a plugins like Learn Dash, Tutor LMS, and many more, so that you can simply install and configure it and start selling courses online through your website. Okay. So you might ask, okay, I just need to create a membership website. So what do we do for that? Don't worry, for that as well, we have a plugin called as Content Restriction Pro or Membership Pro. So using which you can easily install and configure and create a memberships website out of this particular website that you have installed. So the summary of the whole explanation is, whenever we need additional functionality to be embedded on any WordPress website, then we have a plugin. That is when actually plugin comes into picture and it adds a functionality to your WordPress website. Imagination is the limit, but there are some few functionalities that I have listed just before this video recording. So if you need a contact form, we have hundreds of plugins, literally hundreds of plugins. Contact Form 7 and Gravity Forms, these are the two forms plugins that are tops the chart. So if you want to add email marketing functionality, then you have MailChimp plugin. If you want to have a mega menu, then we have Jet Menu plugin. If you want an e-commerce functionality on your website, then we have plugin called as WooCommerce. If you want membership functionalities, then we have Content Restriction Pro or Members plugin, something like that. There are literally hundreds of plugins out there just for membership functionalities. If you want to integrate ads on your website so that you can earn money from Google Ads, then you have Google plugin for that as well, to embed the Google script, ads script. And then if you want to have sliders or carousels, we call it carousels in technical language, but you can just say image sliders, then we have a plugin called as Sliders WP or Revolution Slider or Smart Sliders. Yeah, there are so many plugins out there. And in case if you want to embed YouTube playlist on your website, then we have YouTube videos, and there are literally for this as well, this functionality as well, we have hundreds of plugins out there. And then for LMS, as I just said, Learn Dash, Tutor LMS or Lifter LMS, there are so many plugins out there. And for designing website, see, we have created this WordPress website, we have configured this WordPress website, but what if the look and feel, I want to have a visual in the sense page builder experience, in the sense live, I should be able to create my websites from the front end without coding. Then we have a solution for that as well. We can easily do that with a plugin called as Elementor Page Builder. Literally, you can think of a functionality and we have a plugin in WordPress. 99% of the cases, we do have the plugin for inside WordPress. So that is the reason developers just love WordPress, and even clients do love WordPress as their go-to solution whenever they want to create a website or launch a new business. So this is what plugin is, and this is why we use plugins. But now let me show you how to add a plugin and how to edit or delete plugin, right? So how to add or edit theme, you need to go to appearance, right? But for plugins, we have direct option called as plugins. You simply click on that and you have this screen where you can see all the plugins installed. Right now there is no plugins available on my website, so I'll cancel this. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll click on add new, and let's say the first plugin that I'll add is Classic Editor. Yeah, I can add this Classic Editor. You simply need to click on install. Just like the theme, we can scroll and see all the plugins available, and for SEO purpose and security purpose, we have this plugin called as Jetpack for security backup and speeding your websites. You can click on install, and then you need to click on activate. See, there is one plugin installed right now. So similarly, if you click on one more plugin, click on add new. Let's say Astra Starter Sites. This is one more plugin that we can install. Because I have installed Astra theme, so I am installing this Astra Starter Sites. What exactly it does is it has templates for around 300 ready to use templates that we can view and import it on our website quickly. Kind of a demo content, that dummy content we can import, and including the design and all those things. We will see that later on, but what you need to understand here is we can simply go to plugins and click on add new and search for plugin name and install it. Once you install it, you will be able to see the list of plugins here under plugins screen. Whenever you want to add new plugin, you simply click on add new, go to the screen and browse your plugin or search for the plugin name and then install the plugin. That's it. And then if you want to edit or delete, uninstall, what you need to do, you need to click on installed plugins to see what are the plugins that has been installed in this particular website, and then simply click on deactivate. Classic Editor is deactivated, Starter Templates is deactivated. When you deactivate it, you detach this particular plugin with our website. This plugin no longer is functional on our website. Rather, also please note that it is not completely removed from our website. If you want to completely remove, you need to deactivate and then delete the plugin completely. If you only once you delete the plugin, the software is completely removed from the website. Till then it is available, but it is not functional. It is in a deactivated mode, right? In many situations, we don't want to delete the plugin. We simply want to deactivate it for some time for some testing reasons, and then we reactivate it once again. So we will see, once we start working on web development projects, we will see how to work with themes and plugins. You will understand, you will get a much more deeper idea of all these things. But for now, you need to understand how to install WordPress plugins, right? So this is how we install WordPress plugins. This is how we deactivate. This is how we delete. And this is what WordPress plugins are used for, to add more functionalities to our WordPress websites. Why are themes used? Themes are used to add new or different aesthetics for our website. And why are plugins used? Plugins are used to add new functionalities to our website, right? So I hope you have understood till here. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section or in the discussion forum. In this video, we'll see how to add menus to your WordPress website. The WordPress website that we have till now created is this one, right? So what we did, we simply installed WordPress and added a theme called as Astra. That's it. That is what we did. But we need to have a navigation link. Navigation link in the sense menu, right? With menu itself, we can navigate throughout our website. If you see our official website, geekywebwizards.com, this is our official website where for our clients. So if you see this website, this is our website and this is our home page, and we have about us page, service page, portfolio page, pay online page, and contact us page. If you click on about us page, it will be redirected to one more different page, right? and if you click on our service page, it will be redirected to one more page. So basically what is happening here is we have a menu here, due to which it is helping us to navigate throughout the website. I can see and I can go to all the pages available on my website. I will understand how many pages are there on a website by help of this menu, right? So if this is my website, I don't have any menu, I will not understand where do I need to go. Right now I just have one page that is called a sample page, right? So what I'll do is I'll go to dashboard. So let's create some dummy menu so that we can see how to add and how to work with menu. So what I'll do is I'll go to my dashboard and I'll go to appearance, and in appearance I'll have this option called as menu, right? Click on this, and here first thing that you need to do is create a menu name. We don't have any menu first here. If we had any menu, it would have been displayed here, but it is asking that create your first menu. What I'll do, I'll add the name called as primary main menu. You can name your menu whatever you want, and select this button, select this checkbox for now, and check this primary menu as well for now. Just check this box, I'll tell you what exactly this means. So create a menu, click on this button, and then as soon as you create, we have this option, and edit your menu below or create a new menu. Do not forget to save your changes. All right, perfect. So now on the left side, add menu items and menu structure. On the right side, we can decide the menu structure, and on the left side, we can decide what we need to add in the structure. The items are available here. So right now we don't have any pages, we don't have any posts. So don't worry about these two. We will see what is WordPress pages and how to work with WordPress pages in our next videos. We will see how to work with our WordPress posts in our next future videos. But for now, what I'll do is, but I need something, right, to create a menu. So what I'll do, I'll click on custom link. A custom link in the sense a dummy link I'll create. How do you create a dummy link? I'll just add this hash symbol. It will act as our code will think it is a link, but it is a dummy link. It is not redirecting anywhere. It is just a link, but a dummy link. You cannot add @ or something random special characters. You need to add hash only. This is considered as a dummy link. All right. So now I'll add name for this link. Let's say about us, and then click on add to menu. As soon as I click on add to menu, this is appearing over here. And then let me create one more dummy link. I'll name it as our services. Click on add to menu. And let me click on, if you have any URL, you can add the URL here. But if you don't have, you can simply use this hash dummy link URL. And then name it as our products. Let's say if you have a URL, let's say google.com, https google.com, and then go to Google, right? This is also a link that we will add. Let's see how it looks. And then we have a dummy link called as contact us. All right. And then if all these links are created, you can see that our first link will be about us, second menu is services, third is products, fourth is Google, and fifth is contact us. So you can edit the name. How does it look and feel here also? If you click on custom link, okay, I'll tell you how to do that. First, let's save this menu and go back to our page and click on home page. Now if you see, we have a brand new menu that we just now created, about, service, our products, Google, and contact us. So let's say we don't want our services, our product, go to Google. We don't want this. What we need is just one word, service, product, and Google. So how to edit it? Go back to your menu structure, and all you need to do is select this drop down and then change the name. That's it. And then here, drop down, change the name. And then again go to Google, Let's change it to Google and close it. Save this and refresh. So our menu is right now updated. If you click on About Us, it will not work. If you click on Service, it will not work. If you click on Product, it won't work because these three are dummy link. Even Contact Us is a dummy link, right? So, but what if we click on Google? It will take us to google.com. Why? Because we have added the URL. So I'll go back now and I'll remove this. Instead of removing, what if I want to have a submenu? I'll simply drag and drop it below services. So service is a main parent menu and Google is now a child menu, right? So what if I want to make product as well the child menu of the service? So there are three main menus: about, services and contact us, and inside which I have two submenu called as Google and product. Now if I click on save and if I go back here and refresh it, see there are three main menu and then we have submenu called as Google and product, right? What if I want all the services as well as a submenu of about us and contact us to be a main menu itself, top level? So save it. Let's go back here and refresh. We will have three, and then in about us we have services, and in services we have Google and products. So it is not getting displayed correctly. This is the restriction of this theme. The design is not good, so we need to edit it. While editing, we need to make sure that the submenu should come here right below it, right? So how to edit this, how to bring it to the left side and all those things, it comes under web development. We will very soon start web development as well, but for now you need to understand how to create menus, how to create submenus. And let me make it main menu services and Google. Let me remove this Google from here, and then for products I'll make it to the top level. And also what you can do is you can shuffle as well. You can bring about us down or products about like this, right? You can play around with this aspect. Context us should be in the last. Okay, so save it and then refresh. Perfect. About, service, products and contact. So this is how we create menus in WordPress, and this is how we create submenus in WordPress. And to add pages and posts, I'll show you in our next videos. We'll be studying about WordPress pages and posts. In those videos we'll see by coming back here and how to add pages and posts to our website, right? We'll see that as well, so don't worry about it. But right now I have shown you what is menu and how to edit menus, right? So if you want to delete a menu, simply click on drop down and click on remove, right? It will be deleted from our website menu, right? And then you need to make sure that you save it. And what is this auto add pages? In the sense, whenever we create a new page, that page should be automatically added to this particular menu. You don't need to go back to menu and search for that particular page and then add it here. As soon as you create a page, it should get added to this particular menu. That is what we are telling WordPress here as soon as we check this box. If you don't check this box, what you need to do is whenever we create a new page, you need to come back again to the menu option, search for the page and add it to the menu manually. So it's a repeated task, right? As soon as we create a page, we want people to see that. In that case, we will select this box and leave it so that whenever we create a new page, it gets auto updated on our link. I'll demonstrate you in our next video, so don't worry about it. In our last video, we have seen how to work with WordPress menus. So now in this video, we're going to learn about WordPress pages and WordPress posts. So let's go back to our website that we have just now created. All right, so this is the website. Perfect. So let me go to the website and see. Okay, perfect. So this is the website. So we don't have any pages or we don't have any posts. Pages and posts are nothing but a group of pages talking about a concept or talking about a subject which is interrelated to a business or an organization or a trust or an NGO or a system is called as website. Website constitutes of a combination of pages and posts. Few posts will be there, a combination of few posts are called as website, or let's say a group of pages are called as website. So website, the basic building block of any website is pages and posts basically. So if you see this website, if you see this our business website, that is geekywizards.com, we have pages: home page, about us page, our service page, our portfolio page, pay online page, and contact us page. These are all pages, different pages. But if you see, say any news website or a blogging website, if you see, let's say WP Beginner, this is one of the top WordPress blogs. So this is a good example that I can show you to make you understand what exactly is WordPress post and what exactly is WordPress page. You might ask that, let's say, okay, before that, what we will do, we'll go back to our dashboard, and then what we will do is, I'll show you how to add a new page. Go to page. Don't worry, I'll explain these two websites very soon. But before that, I want to explain you how to add new pages and delete pages. If you go to pages, you'll be able to see this screen, and all you need to do is, this screen is nothing but the available pages list, right? So these are the two pages that we get as soon as we install WordPress. So if you want to create new page, you simply click on add new, and then our Gutenberg editor gets opened, and what you need to do, click on add title. Let's say about us page, or let's say about us, that's it, about, or let's click on, just say about, that's it, and simply click on publish. That's it. It's as simple as that. You just now created your first page, and if you click on this view page, you'll be redirected to a new page that you have simply created. That's it. It's as simple as that. So if you want to go back, how to add content in this page, we'll see in our later videos, but for now we have simply created a page. So if you want to go back to your WordPress dashboard, you simply click on this WordPress icon, and you're back to this list of pages. So we just now had two pages that are default pages, but now we have one more page called as about us page, right? So if you click on add new, and we can add a new page called as contact us page. Similarly, we can click on add new and add a service page. We can create products page. Similarly, we can add unlimited pages on our website. So this is how we create pages on our WordPress website. If you want to delete a page, let's say if I want to delete this sample page, what I need to do, simply hover on this page title, and you'll find this link called as trash. Simply click on that, and your page will be deleted. That's it. And just for some reasons, if you accidentally deleted it, don't worry, you have this option called as trash, and go back, and either you can restore this page or delete this page permanently. If I click on restore page, it works as a recycle bin on your PC, right? So you can simply restore or permanently delete. And then absolutely same way, we have one more option called as posts, where we can click on posts, and similarly, just like pages, we have list of posts, and if you want to create more posts, click on add new, and then select the title and publish. Hey, my first post is here. This is the title of the post, and I'll click on publish and publish. That's it, confirmation. And if you see your post, this is your first post. So there is a difference here. If you see this is a post, the post design is a little bit different. Let me open the page. Let's go back to our dashboard and open a page. You'll be able to see a minor difference. If you open this about us page, click on view. This is the page that we created. Can you see complete blank screen? But as soon as we created a post, we don't have that blank screen. We have this much area only allocated for the post, but we have this leave comment categories by admin, previous post, next post, and also we have leave comment option here, and on the right side we have these widgets, search field, and also we have recent post list, comments, archives, categories, all the list and all those things, bells and rings for this post. Whenever we create post, we get all this. Whenever we have or we create a page, we don't get those options like this right sidebar or leave a comment and all those things. We don't get on a page. So what does that mean? Even though the page creation or page deletion or post creation or post deletion, the process is entirely same, but still, as you can see, the page is rendered differently and post is rendered differently, in the sense there might be some technical or some perceptual change, right? So what exactly that is, and when should you use page and when exactly you should use post? This is the main and fundamental doubt that new developers or new administrators get, that when do we use post and when do we actually use pages. See, I'll take an example of this, our official website. If you see, this is a website. So this is our home page. We have a image with background, and then we have this section where we have icons, and I call it cards. So we have 6 cards, and then we have this bigger section, and then we have gallery section, and then we have again this call to action bar, and then some tagline, then we have some opt-in bar, and then we have a footer, right? This is the structure of this home page. But what if I open contact us page? What is the structure of the contact us page? Contact us page structure, there is no image or there is no tagline section and nothing like that, but all we have is direct form, contact form, and then we have this footer section of email opt-in, tagline, and from here the footer starts actually. So this is a footer section. So the first section is different. We had so many sections in home page here like this, but we don't have these sections on our contact us page, right? So what does this mean? This means when the content is different, content type and sections are different, then we use pages. Let's say if you want to create new home or new, let's say, contact us page, we don't go ahead and add new post and create a home page and a contact us page, right? We don't go ahead and create that. Why? Because the structure and design of these 2 pages are completely different. For home page, we need a completely different structure and design. For contact us page, we need a completely different design and structure. Like, let's say for home page or contact page or about us page or service page, these pages, the sections and structure of the page is completely different. The designs will be completely different, right? So in that case, whenever you need to create a unique content type, not content type and a structure, then we use pages. But what about posts? When do we use posts? When content is different, but content type is same. This is the major difference. Like, in the sense, article 1 or article 2 or article 3, right? So the structure of the design will be same. The structure of that particular page will be completely same. Why? I'll tell you. Go to this WordPress WP beginner page, and if you see here, these are the posts. So let me open one post. How do I identify? I'll tell you. So this is the title, okay? Structure. Let's write down the structure. So first is title, and then we have this some description of that particular title, editor details, or what we can say, or let's say metadata. And then we have social share icons, and then we have content. From here to here we have content. This is a long article. Okay, till here we have an article, and then we have recent blogs, and then we have about us, and then we have add, and then we have comments. This is the structure of this particular article. Okay, so I'll open one more article. Let's say randomly, let's choose one more different article. Let's open this one more article. So if you see this article, again we have title, we have same title, metadata, share icons, article content over here, and then we should be having recent blog, about us, add, and comments. If you scroll down and see, again this is a very long article, so let me scroll down. As you can see, we again have the same recent blogs, then we have about us, and then we have add, and then we have comment, right? 2 comments. So what exactly I'm telling here is both articles were different. The older example was completely about different topic, and this article is completely about the different topic. The topic is different, the content is different, but the content type is same, in the sense the structure is same. If content is different and structure is same, then we use post. If content is different and structure is also different, then we use pages. This is it. That's all. This is the biggest confusion new developers actually have, right? They don't understand when to create a new post or when to create a new page. Whenever a client asks them to add new section or something like that, they just get confused whether should I create a new page for this or new post for this, because the process of creating new page or new post is absolutely same. So they get confused. So many times what happens is, for home page they create new post, and for contact us they create one more post, for about us they create one more post, and then they get stuck while they start developing website, because they cannot change the content structure in posts. So you don't use pages. For pages you create pages. When the content type is different and content is different, you use pages, and when content is different but the structure is same, you use posts, right? So this is how you make use of pages and posts. And we also have learned how to manage, edit, delete, and restore our WordPress pages and posts. One more thing I wanted to show you, that is, go back to our dashboard. In my last video I have told you how to add pages, right? How to add menus. So if you go to menus now, because we have one dummy post as well and one page, so if you click on view all, we have home and about. So if you click on home page and about us page and click on add new, see, 2 links are created. Home is a custom link, so let me quickly remove it. But for about is a page. You can see this right from here itself. And then if you click on posts, if you click on view all, we have 2 posts. One is hello world and one more is hey, this is my first post. This is the title, right? So let me add it into the menu as well. So this is how we add pages as well. This is a page, so I'll delete this about us link. So I'll make this post as a sub menu for this page, and yeah, I'll click on save. So I hope you understood how to create page, how to create posts, and then how to add those in menu, how to create menu, submenu, and all those things we have already seen. And most importantly, when should you use pages and when should you use posts, right? So I hope you have clearly understood this concept. So if you still have any questions or doubts, please do let me know in the comment section or in the discussion forums. In this video, we are going to talk about WordPress editors. Editors in the sense, when we create a WordPress website, we will have to add new pages, new blog articles. How do we do that? We have seen the dashboard, obviously, but we haven't seen yet how to actually go ahead and add our blog post. Blog post might have, different content types, like it might have headings, it might have list, question answers, or images or videos. How do we add those, all those things? For adding these content on our website, we need editors. So by default, WordPress comes with an inbuilt editor called as Gutenberg, right? And there is an important concept you need to understand. Gutenberg is the latest editor. Editor in the sense text editor or blog post editor, or you can generally say, we can just refer as WordPress editor, right? We will very soon see why do we use it and how to use it. But you should also know that this is a very new WordPress editor which was launched in 2018 from version 5.0. So before that, WordPress, for a very long time, we had a generic text editor, generic editor which we call as tiny MCE kind of thing, which is right now called as classic editor. We will try to add blog post using Gutenberg editor, and then we will also try to use classic editor and see, so that you might, once you enter into corporate world or once you enter into this freelancing, you will see that few clients have classic editor and few clients will be having Gutenberg editor. So you should be very well aware of how to use both these editors. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get started. The first thing is we'll see Gutenberg editor, because this is the current version of the WordPress editor. So we have installed this WordPress, and if you go to any post, okay, and click on add new post or all post, let's go to all post first, and then all right, this is the all post list. So let me go ahead and add a new post. Let's say if I want to add a new post, the first thing that we need to do is your cursor will be over here. So what you need to do is you need to add the title of the blog. How to become a web developer. This is the title of my blog article. Okay. So right now what you're seeing here is, this is the content area, right? Here we will be adding our content, and this top bar, which we call it as toolbar. Okay, so here we can go back to our WordPress. This is plus icon that we can add more blocks to our page. This is edit icon. If we click on it, we'll get this edit option, and then we have undo and redo button, and then we have some information button, and then you can even see all the blocks available as well in the list view. We'll explore that very soon. Right now, from here on the right side, we can publish articles. Here we have access to settings. You can enable or disable it. And then on the sidebar, right sidebar, we have this option. If you enable this setting options to be viewed, then you have this sidebar options. So here we can edit some post details, and then we can edit some block details. What exactly is the block and how do we work with it, we'll see in some time. And then we have this 3 dots over here, which will give us some more options like top toolbar and spotlight mode and full screen mode. Right now it is our top screen mode, spotlight mode. And then if you click on toolbar mode, you'll get access to all the blocks as well. And let me disable it. Spotlight mode is fine. And then visual editor, code editor, if you want to edit by code, you will get this button so that you can directly enter your HTML code, start writing your HTML right inside that. So right now I'm fine with visual editor. And then Astra settings is nothing but we have installed an Astra theme, right? So that's the reason this option is we are able to see. And these options, manage reusable blocks, keyboard shortcuts, welcome guide, and all those things. Okay, these are fine. We don't have to worry about these things. Reusable block is a concept, is a slightly advanced concept. We can explore that later on. Maybe I'll have to create a complete new course on Gutenberg itself, so that in that course maybe we can explore that. But for now, what is important is you need to understand the visuals, in the sense UI of this particular editor, and how do we use it, so that you don't get overwhelmed with the options available, right? The first thing is we add a title, and then you click on save draft, right? Or if in case if you want to publish it, you can simply click on publish and then publish it. Now what I'll do, I'll click on add this plus icon over here, and then let me, as soon as I click on this plus icon, I'll get these options like what do I need to add? I need to add paragraph or image or heading or gallery or list or quote. There are so many content types. This content type we call it as blocks. In Gutenberg, everything is a block. In Gutenberg, every new paragraph is a block, every new image is a block, every new quote is a block, or every new anything is a block. So in block format itself we need to add. So first thing is, as soon as we have written our heading, the second thing that we need to do is add a paragraph. So let me click on paragraph, and then this is the graph dummy para. Here we add our content for our blog article. So let me copy this and then paste it multiple times, right? Perfect. So what happened here is, if you click on this paragraph, what you can do is you can select a certain area and format it, and then you can make it italicized as well. Select this paragraph and change the font parameters. And this basically you can change font parameters, you can add a link, or you can align the text based on the requirements. And then we have for now what I will do is, okay, let me click on publish, then click on view post in my new tab. Let's see how does it look. So this is the blog article that we just now wrote. This is the title and this is the paragraph. What if we need to add an image? So what I'll do, cancel this. I'll click on this plus icon, add block again, and I'll select add an image. So I can either select from media library or insert from an URL or upload an image. So I don't have any image, I guess, in media library. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll click on upload image and select the file from my PC. So this is the image that I want to add, and then select open and then click on select. Perfect. So my image has been added successfully, right? So if you click on update, and then if you go back here and refresh it, we'll see the image has been added. This way we can go ahead and add images, or we can add videos, we can add what else we can add. Let's see. You simply click on plus icon over here and then click on browse all. You will get all the blocks that you can go ahead and use it directly. So here what are the options that we have? Code snippet we can directly add, or let's say we can add a table, right? And then we have gallery option, audio we can embed, and we can have a cover, file, media text, videos, buttons, columns. Oh, okay, so how do we use columns? So let's click on this column, and let's say we want to make it 50-50. So I'll just show you a quick example. How does this work? If I click on 50/50, so I got this 2 column over here. So in the first column, what I'll do, I'll click on image and upload an image. Let's say we add this, our company logo over here on the left hand, and on the right side I'll add a paragraph describing about the company. GWiz Academy is a online learning platform for web developers to learn WordPress and other programming languages and helps in excelling in web development. Right? So if you click on update, what happened just now is I have this right side image and left side image and right side text. So if I click on view post, or if you go back here and refresh, we'll see 2 column layout. See the image and text. So with which what you can do is you can have text here, image here, and you can have multiple columns as well. Multiple column layout is possible. So the options are like you can go ahead and imagine what we can create, and based on the requirements you can go ahead and explore all the options over here. And we can also create a link, and link in the, sorry, not link, it's a list. And then we have page break, spacer, archives, calendars, category list, custom STL page list, social icons, and site logo. These are all the widgets. Previously we used to call it as a widget, but right now after the Gutenberg editor has been launched, we technically call it as a block. So everything works in a format of block. So we have these ready-made blocks, and we drag and drop or select this and use it here. To adjust it, what we do is we use columns and then structure the layout. What I want you to do is go ahead and explore these options and see what you can build out of it, how you can go ahead and design it. For this blog post, generally blog post will have images or text, that's it. But what if we are creating a page? Still we will have access to the same block editor. See, if you go back to the dashboard and if you go to pages and if you click on add new, again you will have the same access to this editor, and now you can again create multi-column layout and then have a big banner image and then text and about us section, our product section, our service section, contact us form. The possibilities are limitless. You can go ahead and start creating this. And if you get stuck or if you get any questions, please let me know in the comment section, or let's discuss in the discussion forum. So I have given you just an overview. This is a okay, so this is a page title. Let's add a page title. Let's say our products. Okay, so what I'll do, all you need to do is click on save draft. Perfect. So now type something. So let's add a paragraph saying these are the product offerings we have, right? And then what we can do is we can add one more block. Let's say let's add a column of around 3 layout, and then we can add image of, let's say, product 1, and let's say second image of product 2. For now I'm just using the same image from media library just for reference, dummy purpose. And again, third box, just select it and select an image. Let's say, okay, not upload, we already have it in media, so I'll select this one and select it, right? And click on publish, and then click on view page, right? So I just now created a page called as our product page, and as you can see, as I created a new page, it got added into menu, right? So in our menus class, we have seen that if you select that checkbox, called as mark it as primary menu, right, then it will be getting auto updated over here. So this is it. This is the live example. And the second thing is we created a brand new page called as our product page, and we have added 3 of our products. So what you can do is you can add a checkout link to these 3 products, or you can add description below these 3 products, right, about these products and price details, and then if someone clicks on it, they will be redirected to the payment link and they can make a purchase. So the possibilities are limitless. You can go ahead, imagine and create a multi-column layout and bring best out of this Gutenberg editor. Okay, so go ahead, practice it. Consider having a design reference from online, like go to Theme Forest and see get some inspirations for the design, and try to mimic it, try to create something similar to that using Gutenberg. If you just see and explore if you can create something out of it. So, and don't worry, once we start web development with Elementor, we will be exploring all these options. We will be creating a custom design page, and we will learn how to use Gutenberg, how to use Classic Editor. All those things we'll be doing. So in our projects section, we will be doing all those things. So don't worry about it. But for now, if you're taking this WordPress course alone, then I recommend you go ahead and practice it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll definitely help you out with the query related to Gutenberg Editor. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next video. In the next video, what we are going to do, we are going to see how this Classic Editor works. Right now we have seen how this Gutenberg Editor works, right? So Gutenberg Editor gives us a block pattern. It gives access to multiple blocks where we can go ahead and publish it. So there is one more option. See, if you go here and if you click on settings, what are the options we have? We can make it visible to public, or we can make the page private as well. If you would like to make private post, yes. And then if you want to protect this page with a password, then you can assign a password, and only people having this password, if they enter it, only then they'll get access to this particular page. So you can create something like this. You can either make it public or make it private, or private in the sense only someone who has logged into the website will get access to this particular page. And you can, if you make it password protected, it is live, but the page will be accessible. So let's say, so this is the password. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll click on update, and I'll go here and I'll refresh it. You'll see the page is password protected. So only people who have the password will get access to the page, right? So this is it. This is how we control access to our page. We have 3 options. One is public, private, and password protection. And then you can change URL as well. We will see that in our later video, in our permalinks video. We'll see how to change the URL of this particular page. For now, what you need to understand, if you click on page and here under URL, simply click on this, and let's say if you want to change the URL, all you need to do is change this my special. See, as I'm typing over here, you are able to see that the URL is getting changed, right? My special product. See, this is the permalink, how you can update it. So here generally SEO guys will be adding a keywords so that the page gets higher ranking and all those things. So for now, this is more than enough. So don't get overwhelmed with a lot of options. Even I'm not trying to explain you everything that Gutenberg has to offer, but I want you to go ahead and explore this Gutenberg option. And what I have done is I have given you an introduction to this user experience or user interface with a toolbar, sidebar, and this content area, and make use of this column block so that you can create a multi-column layout easily. And yeah, go ahead and practice it. Let's see what you can come up with, or what kind of designs you can build. Right. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. In our next video, we'll see about Classic Editor. So in our last video, we have seen how to work with Gutenberg Editor. A very basic stuff we have seen, but still it is more than enough for a very complete beginner so that he or she can go ahead and start using Gutenberg Editor. How to add a post, how to make use of blocks, and we have seen the user interface, right? The top toolbar and sidebar and the main content area and all those things. Even though there is a lot of functionality that this Gutenberg editor offers, there is a lot of restriction as well. Restriction in the sense, see, whenever a developer works on any project, they want all the options available straight right in. They don't want to, have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, 10 or 15 steps to get one thing done. They don't like so many options here and here and here and here, and if you click this you get these options, if you don't click this we don't get this option. Many developers want simple straightforward options where they can just have one single page and they can do anything that they want simply on that particular user interface. Many developers definitely don't like this Gutenberg editor. Right now what the team behind WordPress is working is they want to create a full site editing experience, like page builders. So right now what this WordPress had is we had a simple classic editor, and then right now what is happening in the market is there are a lot of page builders. Page builders in the sense a complete theme we can create it without depending upon any particular theme. We can go ahead and create our pages. In our previous videos, I have shown you the first and foremost thing that we need to do as soon as we install a WordPress is we need to install a theme. But right now what is happening is there are so many page builders like Slider, Revolution, or Elementor, or Oxygen Builder. There are so many page builders out there which are competing very tough, and they offer exceptional features, like you can go ahead and build a complete WordPress website without depending upon any particular theme. Theme is just for namesake. We need to have it because without installing any theme, WordPress won't work. So we need to have some bare minimum skeleton theme, and based on that we can go ahead and start creating website completely independent of the theme, whatever we are using. So what these guys are doing is these guys are trying to create a certain bridge that fills gap of this classic editor as well, and they are moving towards this page builder experience, and that's the reason they came up with a editor called as Gutenberg Editor. So this right now is not fully developed. Right now everything is a block and we develop everything from block perspective. We have seen it in the last video. So what it does is it is advanced than classic editor, but it is not advanced like page builders yet. So it is moving towards it, and maybe in some time in couple of years it will start replacing these page builders, but for now it stands somewhere in between. But to be frank, if you ask my personal opinion, I don't like Gutenberg Editor as of now, because it's like 2-in-1 option. Maybe once they have added some more advanced features, maybe I'll start using Gutenberg Editor. But right now for even my client projects I use either classic editor or page builders, because these are a stable version. Gutenberg is also stable, but still a very new thing to WordPress, so I don't prefer using it. If I want to add posts, I use classic editor. If I want to create pages, then I use page builders. So but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't use Gutenberg Editor. So anyways, this video was about classic editor, but I started talking about Gutenberg. So anyways, we'll see what was this classic editor before and how to enable this classic editor, or in case if you encounter any classic editor in your WordPress project in future, how do you work with it, right? Because right now we know what is Gutenberg and how to work with Gutenberg. You haven't seen classic editor, so let me go ahead and show you what exactly I meant. So let me minimize it and go back to our dashboard. Leave page. So let's go to our plugins. There is a plugin called as Classic Editor. Click on Add New. And then as you can see, This is officially provided by WordPress contributors. And go ahead, how many installations are there? Over 5 million active installations, in the sense more than 5 millions of clients, people are using right now this classic editor, in the sense they don't like Gutenberg editor, right? So go ahead and install it. Perfect. So click on activate. So what happens is, you don't see any changes over here. So I'll tell you what exactly got changed. If you click on post, and here as well, no change, right? So if I click on add new, see, everything got changed. So if you have seen our last video of Gutenberg, the complete UI of the whole screen got changed when we accessed Gutenberg Editor. But right now the options are simple, very straightforward, no complex stuff over here. We simply add a title over here, and then we add content. In the sense, here we can add content, and then we can add images. How do we add images? For that images, what you need to do, you need to click on add media and then add image. That's it, as simple as that. And then go ahead and add another details, and you can click on create list, list number 2, list number 3, list number 4, list number 5. You can do whatever you want here. And we also have this text editor, in the sense code editor. We can go ahead and directly add our HTML as well here, right? If you want to code it in HTML, you can directly add content to your blog post directly by code. Or if you want visual options, you just have this visual options. We can add text, images, videos. And if you want to add any functionalities, you can simply have a short code, add a short code. Like let's say if you want to add contact form, so you can simply add contact form 7 ID 10 or 5 or something like that. So I'll show you an example as well. For now, let's say this is post from classic editor. So, and then what here we can directly edit URL as well. This is classic editor post. So this is how you can change the URL, in the sense permalink. And then status of this we can easily straightforward, right? So there is no complex stuff. You can get all the options directly. The UI is very easy to understand. You can change the status to draft, to make it pending review, or if you click on publish, it will get published. And then let's say if you want to change visibility, we can password protect it or make it private or keep it public, right? And then we have this formats. You can just say standard format, or whether it is image, gallery, link, code, or something like that, then you can mention it clearly. Just select standard format so that you can add any kind of content over here easily. And then we can assign many categories. We can have like classic editor or any other category, orange. Create new categories, assign this blog post to that particular category. And then you can have tags as well, apple, mango, whatever tags you want. Keywords, we can say we can assign keywords to this particular blog post. And then we can have a image, feature image to be set. This is a feature image. Let's say we make this as a feature image for our blog post, and then click on update, and let's go ahead and see how does our blog post look. So right now it is post is updated. Let's go back to our URL and see how does it look. See, it is very simple and straightforward. We have created a link, we have added image, we have added content, we have added title, and we have added feature image as well. So I think if you compare my last video and this video, a Gutenberg video and classic editor video, you will find that classic editor gives you a very straightforward options. You don't have to, think about it. You don't have to invest your energy in finding options, searching for options, right? So this, I feel this is more easy and straightforward. It saves a lot of time for me personally, but I might be wrong. It is a completely personal choice. I'll be using Gutenberg Editor when it is completely developed, like they are trying to build a complete site developing experience. So they are trying to add more features to it. So I wish them all the best. Once it is done, I'll start using it maybe. So, but for now, this is more than enough for me to add blog post. This classic editor is more than enough. And in case of pages, I understand when it comes to creating pages, I totally agree that just this option is not enough for us, because in page we need to add more type of content. In the sense, we need to have hero image, sliders, or frequently asked questions. For that, I don't think this right now this option is enough. So for that, what we will do is we use page builders for that. We don't have to use this classic editor at all. So we will see that in our project section or in our Elementor course. We'll look into that in depth. But for now, you can rest assured that you can simply go ahead and create a new page here, services page, and simply click on publish, change the permalink, and add some content as well if you want. And then sidebar details and feature image also you can set it up. So, but for pages, classic editor is not fine. Just to create page, it is fine. To design a page, we can either use Gutenberg or we can use page builders. Using page builder is the best option that we can have. So I hope you have clearly understood what is classic editor, what is Gutenberg editor, why they launched Gutenberg editor, what is their goal or vision for a Gutenberg editor. And then we have seen how to create new post, how to create new page in classic editor, how to create new post, and how to create new page in Gutenberg editor. And in our further advanced courses, we will see how to work with page builder and how to create our custom designed pages as well very soon, right? So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. If you have any questions related to classic editor or Gutenberg editor, please let me know in the comment section or in the discussion forum. Please post your questions so that I'll answer your queries accordingly, right? So what I want is, don't just watch this video and skip to the next video. What I want is you go ahead and explore this classic editor and try using all the options that are available. And whenever you find some option that I didn't explain in this video, please post that topic and ask me to give an explanation or ask me to explain that particular thing if you couldn't understand it, right? In this video, we are going to talk about a very important aspect called as user roles and permissions in WordPress. So what exactly I'm talking about here? So let's talk about a scenario. Let's say I'm working on a website, okay? And obviously, it's not like I'm alone here, right? If I'm creating a blogging website, then I want my team as well to work on this website, because I will have some person to add blog images. I will have some person to do full proofing. I'll have some people to moderate comments. I'll have some person to do SEO for this particular website, right? So if I'm a business, then definitely I want multiple people to work on this website, because everything cannot be done by one person, right? So definitely we will have a team and we will have other people coming in our website. They need to have some access. They need to get the access to this dashboard so that they can work on this particular website. But you might agree with this, but the loophole is we cannot go ahead and share our username and password to every team member, right? So it is a risk to the security of the website. What if some mishappening happens or someone randomly accidentally deletes some important details about or important data from your website, right? So that shouldn't happen. So to avoid it, we give user roles and permissions. In the sense, if you have a manager or if you have an editor or if you have an author, then based on their roles, you can assign them certain permissions on your website. You can just allow or disallow certain aspect of your website so that they don't get full complete access to the website, but some part of the website. So you should be proud of a fact that WordPress by default comes with some user roles and permissions, which you can definitely make use of 90% of the cases. If you need more advanced content restriction aspect, then we have many plugins for that. We can make use of those kind of plugins. But 99% of the cases for general websites, we don't need those kind of paid plugins. We can, by default options, what WordPress gives us with respect to user roles and permissions, that they are more than enough. And in this video, we are going to see what exactly I mean by this. So before I start, I just need to explain you what user roles and permissions does WordPress gives us. See, in WordPress there are user roles such as super admin, admin in the sense administrator, and then we have editor, and then we have author, and then we have contributor, or then we have subscriber. Author or contributor are same, almost same, I guess. So if you go to here under users, we have this option. Click on this option, and if you click on add new and scroll down, you can select a role. Okay, so contributor, author, editor, administrator, these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is one more user role like super admin. Super admin comes into picture when we are working with multi-site network of different websites connected via network, but that is a different concept, so you don't have to worry about it. But then we need to start from administrator. Administrator will have a full access. You can simply go ahead here and see WordPress user role and permissions, and if you see here the official documentation, what exactly they say here is administrator will have complete access. First is super admin will have total access to all the features. Administrator will have total access to one site, here to all the site, applicable only for multi-site, and editor will have access to edit and manage posts, even delete post. Author will have options to, they can add new posts or manage new posts, but only their posts, not others. And contributors, what they can do is, I think they can add new posts, but they cannot publish it, and they cannot, obviously they cannot look into other people blog posts and all those things. Subscriber won't get any access. What exactly the subscriber is, in the sense like if you want any email of my customer, then I get that email from the customer. That's it, and I can send them email marketing mails, or I can send them notifications. For those purpose, we can get the subscribers in the sense they want to consume our content of our website. So what this official documentation says here is, if you go to this link wordpress.org/support/articles/roles and capabilities, you can simply go here and read about these things. Summary of these roles: super admin is someone who gets all the access, administrator gets all the access to that one particular single site, editor gets access to publish and manage posts of other users as well, in a sense complete site, and authors get access to publish and manage their own post, contributors who can write and manage their own post but cannot publish it, and subscribers, obviously they cannot manage anything, they can just manage their profile, in the sense profile image, a very basic stuff like change their email address or password, and then that's it, nothing much. So this is the basic summary, but in case if you want to explore it in depth, you can refer to this particular image where you can see exactly what are the features that admin, editor, author, contributor and subscriber get. So if you see the subscribers list, if you scroll down, he just gets an option to edit his own profile. And if you go to the contributors option, we get 4 options. First is view comments, write their own post, edit their own post, and edit their own profile, right? And for author, they get one more option to upload media images as well, and then media files. So for editor, they get a lot of options: edit and delete, approve comments, delete tags, edit, manage categories, add, remove links, add and delete published post by any users. So right, so these are the options and rules and capabilities that this particular roles get, like admin, editor, author, contributor, and subscriber. So for reference, you can use this so as to create particular role. So now once we have understood clearly that what exactly these roles are and what are the capabilities that particular roles get, let's go ahead into our dashboard and see how to add a new user. So what I'll do, I'll go to users, and then I'll click on, right now if you see here, I can see how many administrators are there. Under roles, I have just one administrator. So what I can do is I can click on add new. If I want to add my team member, what I can do is I can click on add new, and then I can assign a name. Let's say content writer, and then email, let's say, and then Rakesh Kumar, and then website is optional, you can just leave it. You can generate password, or you can assign a new password here. You can simply click on generate password and then copy this password and send them this username and password. Or what you can do is, if you add the right email address over here, as soon as I add a new, let's say I'll make this person an editor. If I click on add new, what happens is, if you have added right email address, this user will get an email through which he can set his own password. He will get access to this particular website as well. You can simply ask them to check your email. I have added you as a content writer, so go ahead and add or edit or manage the blog posts, right? So that the person will get an email to this particular email address that you have added, and they can set their own password and they can start working. Or else what you can do is, you can manually copy the username and password and share it to them via email or chat or whatever you want. Similarly, what I can do is I can click on edit, and I can simply scroll down and change the role from editor to contributor. If let's say if I want to make him a contributor, I can simply make him contributor and click on update. So if I go back, right now this person is a contributor, not an administrator. Same way, I can create new administrators, I can create new editors, I can create new authors, I can create new contributors, right? And change their roles as well. And how to share the username and password, you just need to enter their email address correctly so that they get an email with a password setting link, and they can go ahead and start using this particular functionality, right? So I hope you clearly understood what exactly these roles and permissions are, and what are the capabilities that we get one with different roles, and how to add, edit, or delete. If you want to just simply delete, click on this delete option. So confirm deletion. Perfect. So you have successfully deleted it. I'm getting these options because I'm an administrator. So if I'm an editor or if I'm a contributor, I might not get an option to add or edit users. Adding users or roles is admin feature, right? You can see admin. This is an admin feature. Change roles of others, add or remove users, and all those things. So go ahead, explore this option, make use of it, understand roles and permissions correctly so that you can assign correct roles and permission for a right person, right? In this video, we're going to see how to install WordPress on cPanel. Now, for those who don't know what exactly cPanel is, I would like to give a small introduction. And if you know already what exactly cPanel is, you can skip this introduction part. So till now, if you have followed my videos, then you would know that we have worked on our local computer. We didn't work on a live website, right? So right now I own a domain name called as GWizcourses.com. If you search for this GWizcourses.com, you will see this 404 error, because I have connected this domain to my hosting, but we don't have any website live yet on my hosting. See, to make any website live, what we need is, we need a domain name, and we need a web hosting. I have the domain, I have web hosting as well. The domain name is GWizcourses.com, and web hosting I have with GWiz web hosting, right? So this is a subsidiary of GWiz Academy, so we have web hosting as well. So yeah, we have right now this GWiz courses are hosted on GWiz web hosting servers. Okay, so you need this, you need to have a domain name and a web hosting, and the domain name should be connected to the web hosting as well. If you don't know how to purchase domain, if you don't know how to purchase web hosting, or if you don't know how to connect web hosting and domain, then I will give a link to in the description. You can go ahead and watch those videos. But this video is applicable only if you have an active domain and active web hosting, and you just need to know how to install WordPress on your cPanel, right? So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing is, if you have purchased a web hosting plan, then the web hosting company would have given you the login URLs to how to log into your server, right? Live server. So right now I have already logged into my live server, and now what I'll do is I'll go to my cPanel, and here cPanel login details, all those login credentials, you will get it from your server company itself, web hosting company itself. So I'll go to cPanel. First thing is you need to log into your cPanel. This is a new cPanel. This, if you have any older version of cPanel, then the user interface will be slightly different. Recently cPanel has been updated. cPanel is nothing but web hosting control panel, right? You can manage your website tasks and web hosting account using interface called as cPanel, and 99.9% of the cases whenever you purchase any web hosting, they will be offering you cPanel account as well, so that you can easily administer your website. You can manage your website tasks like email accounts or file manager or database or domains or metrics or security reasons softwares. Those things can be easily managed using your cPanel account, right? You can even make your site live or edit your database and all those things. So first thing, how to install WordPress on your cPanel. So let's get started. The first thing is you need to log into your cPanel, and then scroll down or search for WordPress here on the search bar tool, WordPress. The first thing is here, the WordPress manager by Softaculous. We need Softaculous app installer. If you're not searching from here, what you need to do is just scroll down, and here Softaculous app installer. Inside this, you need to click on this WordPress icon, or if you search directly here, you need to click on this second button, right? So let me do it in a traditional way. I'll click on this WordPress icon. Now a Softaculous app installer will get opened, and now what I'll do, I need to go ahead and install my WordPress directly. It is very straightforward, nothing complex over here. So this is the Softaculous app installer interface, and now as you can see, this is WordPress, and these are the versions available. This is the description and all. So right now what I need to do, I need to click on install now, and then I need to choose whether I need HTTP or HTTPS. I'll select HTTPS. You need to select the domain that in which you want to install your WordPress. I'll select GWizcourses.com. This is the domain name in which I need to install WordPress. And in case if you want to have any subdirectories like test1 or test2 or any my site, any subdirectory inside which you want to install WordPress, you can go ahead and install WordPress in a subdirectory as well. But right now I want to install WordPress in my main root domain, that is GWizcourses.com. And here you can select the versions that you have, options that are available, and right now I'll select, by default it is selected the latest version, so I'll keep it as it is. And here site name and description, if you want you can edit here, or else what we can do is we can go ahead and edit it later as well, so we don't have to worry about it as of now. What you need to see is you need to check, make sure that you have the right admin and right admin password. You just need to copy this. Let me hide it and change my admin password to right. So I have set my admin password, and now what I need to do, you just can simply ignore all these options and simply click on install. It will take some time, but it will get installed. So let's wait for some time. All right, perfect. So based upon your internet connectivity speed and your server speed, the installation will get initiated and it will get completed. Now this is our URL. Before starting this video, if you see, I showed you that when we visit gwizcourses.com, it used to have 404 error. So now that we have installed WordPress, so if you see now, open it in a new tab, we can see that WordPress has been installed successfully, right? So yeah, there is some dummy data over here because by default WordPress installs some theme and sample blog article. So this is a default dummy content that we need to change. So the concept is we have successfully installed WordPress on our on our server via cPanel. In this video, what we are going to do, we are going to transfer a website from one location to another location. See, here I am using one domain itself, GWiz itself, but still the location is different, like GWiz /New Aurora College. Here the plain WordPress website has been installed, WordPress instance has been installed. Here the theme is 2022, I guess. So here I have installed Astra theme. So this is a different website, just a case scenario. Just for the demo purpose, I have barely installed a new theme called Astra. And let's consider this is one website. Under Tapasya College WordPress, it is one website. And this is New Aurora College website. This is another website, right? Let's say here, from website is this one, Tapasya College. Tapasya College. And to website is what? New Aurora College. New Aurora College. Perfect. So right now for this video purpose, I have created two folders in the same domain and then I'm transferring from one location to another location. But you can apply it for the completely different domains as well, from server 1 to server 2. The same process, whatever I'll be showing in this video. Right? So yeah, so for that, what you need to do, first thing is, whenever you transfer website from one location to another location or one server to another server, what you need first is from website. We call from website and to website. That's right here, from which you are transferring, and to the place where you are transferring is called as to website. So first thing is you need to have a WordPress username and password for the from website. In the sense, from Tapasya College, I need to transfer the files, right? So I need a WordPress credentials for this from website. And then for to website, in the sense like the new location in which you want to migrate to that place, for that server you need extra details like cPanel or FTP credentials. cPanel, if you are selecting, in this video I'll be showing how to do it from cPanel. So first thing is you need destination URL, second is server IP address, and third thing is cPanel username and cPanel password. If you don't know these details, you will not be able to migrate the website. For these credentials, to whom you need to contact? You need to contact the server hosting provider, or you can log into the cPanel and check. So if you don't know cPanel username and password, what you'll do, you'll directly go to your client and ask, hey, give me this credentials, or just go to your web hosting provider and ask them to provide the credentials, so that they will provide you, right? Once you have these details, then you will go to your WordPress admin username and password you'll be having, right? So what I'll do here, so this website is what I need it under Aurora College. This plain default theme should go, and this Astra theme should be implemented automatically. So it is not a populated one, it is just a starter theme. Just now I installed before this video, so you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, the concept is what you need to focus on. So first thing is I'll go to dashboard and install my plugin. What is the plugin that I'll need? I'll click on add new, and I'll need a plugin called as Migrate Guru. And here you click on install now and activate it. Once it is activated, you just need to enter your email address and agree to their conditions and click on migrate site. Just note that this is a from website in which we are trying to migrate, and here you will have option to select cPanel and FTP. In this video, I'll be showing you how to do it from cPanel. I'll click on cPanel. So what is the server destination site URL? So destination site URL is this one, New Aurora College. So I'll just select all and copy and paste it over here. What is the server IP address? Server IP address is, I need to check. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly log in first. I'll just quickly log into this cPanel and see what is the IP address. Because I know cPanel username and password, I can check the IP address. But if you don't know cPanel username password, you'll have to contact your hosting provider and get the IP address. Shared hosting, this is the IP address. Perfect. So I'll copy the IP address. I'll close this one and I'll just copy this one to just verify later. So this is how it is looking right now. Before migration, this is how the destination server looks like. And now what you need to do, destination site URL, IP address, cPanel username, cPanel password. That's it. And click on migrate. See, one thing is, first let's validate the details. Perfect. So we have validated the credentials, and then now the process has to get completed. Very soon it will get completed. Let's wait. It is getting transferred from ekwebinars/Tapasya College to ekwebinars.com/New Aurora College. From Tapasya College to New Aurora College, it is getting transferred. See how fast it is getting transferred. It was saved. So yeah. Anyways, so once you enter these details correctly, cPanel username, password, server IP, and destination server URL, this is how it will look. And just wait for the migration to get completed so that you can go ahead and see your new website getting populated over here. Let's wait. So perfect. So we have successfully migrated from this source called Tapasya College, and the destination server is New Aurora College, right? So once the website migration is completed, you will get this screen, and also you'll be getting in this email as well that website migration has been successfully completed. And then what you need to do, you just click this green button over here, and you'll be taken to the destination server. See the New Aurora College folder. So we transferred successfully from Tapasya College domain to New Aurora College domain, right? Successfully. So this is it. This is the process that you can website from one domain to another domain, or one server to another server. Yeah, so I think you understood the whole concept of how this migration, and this process of migration is very foolproof. That 99% of the chances is you don't face any errors. The only thing is that you need to have the credentials right with you. If you have these credentials right and WordPress installed in the destination server in the location, then perfect. Yeah, this process will be working very fine. Still, if you have any questions, or if you have doubts or something that is not clear in this video, then please let me know in the comment section below, or you can ask me direct questions in the discussion forum, right? So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next module or next course. Yeah, thank you very much. Have a great day.